We've got a new t-shirt on dftba.com celebrating my Adventure Is Nigh character, Mortimer, and his wonderful tendency to roll natural ones at awkward moments. Buy it now to show the world your own close relationship with failure.
Hey there, Internet. Welcome to Adventure Is Nigh Season 4, The Cat's Paw. My name is Jack Packard, and I am your Dungeon Master, and I'm here with Amy Campbell.
And I play Deborah Yeatsta, the Tabaxi Fighter Cleric.
Jesse Galena.
I play Grinderbin, the Artificer Dikaria.
Casey Wosu.
Hi, I play Sigmar Iceblood, a ASMR archer who is learning about his history?
Question mark. And Yahtzee Croshaw.
And I play Mortimer Rafflesworth of Winsmythe, a changeling conast who someone tried to teach history to, and now he's mad as hell and he's not going to take it anymore.
That's right. Last time on Adventure Is Nigh, while Sigmar and Dabarella had a talking to Sebastian Piss and Terabeth Hornblower Ruckersford, Mortimer and Grinderbin had a heart-to-heart with Vorothax. Back with Terabeth, Terabeth mutated into a horrible flesh creature. Luckily, Sigmar befriended some of the changelings and they helped with the fight. Later in that episode, Mortimer had a what's bigger than a heart-to-heart? A stern talking to.
Yeah.
A very stern talking to those changelings and rolled pretty darn well on persuasion to make them think about a few things. And here you are at the Church of Yathim Vorothax.
Well, we're blocking a hallway with a naked centaur.
Yeah.
What's more important than naked reverse centaurs is Foundry VTT. They are our sponsor this season. This season is powered by Foundry VTT. The fact that we can put our own art assets of naked reverse centaurs into the game maps that I make speaks loudly to the power of Foundry VTT. Thanks for the sponsorship. Let's get this episode started.
There's a centaur in front of us. I'm like,
I'm noticing a theme of a lot of characters just foregoing pants this season.
The three of you are in this hallway, and the reverse centaur who kind of followed you down is still there.
we got to conjure some apples or something.
Oh, well,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
like I
don't know
have
what to do
some.
about this.
Oh, I think they said they really like apples.
Give him an apple, Dabarella.
Here, give me the apple.
Deborah procures one out of her bag and hands it to Grinderbin.
Okay, I cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And from a nice distance.
Yeah. Yeah, the reverse centaur.
I sneak past the wall to get
Go,
Well, it
go,
falls
go.
over a little bit.
While distracted, just run.
All right, let's cut over to Mortimer for a second. Mortimer.
Yeah, Mortimer's like, I'll be honest, when I made my dramatic exit, I assumed this was the way out. But I can't go back. That would be so awkward. What's through this door here? What's this to my right?
That is a skull with a symbol on it.
What is the symbol?
It's the symbol of Vorothax.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
These doors look promising.
Those do look like those are massively big doors. Absolutely.
Let's just open them.
You open those doors, and what you see in front of you, you are underground.
Oh, this shit again.
Just giant stalactites above you, a vast openness. Something that you would notice is in front of you, just a giant chasm. But you do see remnants of buildings along little walkways here and there, of ruins.
Is there an obvious way that might be leading upwards to the surface?
There's a couple doorways, yeah.
Okay, guess I'll wait for my party.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll cut back to the three of you. What are you doing?
Go over to Terabeth and be like, I mean, we probably shouldn't leave her. I mean, I don't think we're the people she wants to see when she wakes up, but we can't just leave her here.
We can probably leave her here.
Oh.
She found her way down here.
I mean, she might be really mad at Sebastian, but like, What if she just gets more into the cult? So she's like, oh yeah, that was a lot of power. I could get more. Like,
I mean, she's
can't
already
leave her here.
cursed at this stage. That's on
so
her.
are you, but we're not giving up on you. Oh,
All I'm saying is she made her
Mortimer's
decision.
here somewhere.
I don't know how long she's gonna be out, and I kind of don't want to wait for her to wake
Yeah,
up.
I don't want to wake her up. Like,
Yeah,
I
like
don't-
I feel like she's fine.
you can't just leave her here. We don't even know where here is.
She does. She got here on her own.
I'm not leaving her here unconscious. Either we're carrying her with us or we're going to wake her up. We can't leave her here.
All right, then you carry her.
Guess I'll try.
Terabeth is a slight lady. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
She is a slender, noble woman. So you, I think, without even having you roll, are able to carry her unconscious body.
Sigmar, what took you so long?
Grinderman wants to carry Terabeth with us.
Oh, well, that was me afraid we were making bad decisions again. All right, well, I found the way out. That's the good news.
Oh, shoot. What's the bad news?
While it is a way out of this building, it is not a way outside, if you follow me.
No.
Okay, so now all of you see this beautiful vista that we are witnessing right now. You are underground. You are in a vast underground area. Everyone can give me, now that you are all looking, everyone can give me perception. Oh my, none of you did very well at that. Except for Grinderbin, somehow holding Terabeth, you noticed the most. Big chasm, ruins, something you would pick up on as you maybe like turn around and check out the temple. The temple is humanoid size. The ruins, though, look to be relatively larger.
Ooh.
With a 25, you see an area that looks to be a path.
I want to pull out my Lantern of Revealing.
Lantern of
I
Reveal.
will put Terabeth down.
Okay.
While lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 30 feet. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are in the lantern's bright light, so that 30 feet.
30-foot radius.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me just check something. Okay. So you have Terabeth over, fireman carry over her shoulder.
I was going to set her down to pull the lantern out, but sure, I could have her on one shoulder.
Oh, I assumed, are you keeping the lantern with you?
Uh,
There is nothing within your 30-foot radius right
okay.
now.
I cannot carry the lantern and her.
Oh, okay.
So if someone else wants to carry her, I could hold the lantern.
Nope, this was your idea.
Okay. Yeah, it's not like it would make it easier if I found an invisible path for us to walk on or anything. Or that this thing is, attuned to me so that other people can't use it or something.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Terabeth is tearing
Sounds like
the
a
team
personal
apart.
issue, Grinderbin.
Oh, actually, it's not attuned. If someone else wanted to hold it. Not him, though.
I guess I'll hold it then.
All right, cool. I'll hand you the lantern.
Thank you.
It does not require attunement.
So that works. So we'll make our way around the chasm, shining the lantern of revealing around.
Okay, so you scurry your way. You do one of those backslide ways
Okay,
around.
while we're doing that, we'll just go. So, do we want to send a message to anyone? We've got sending abilities. Don't stop the peace talks.
I mean, only to Dehedra. I don't think we can contact Pando.
Well, we need to have met him, right?
Right,
Yeah,
you need to
so
know.
we
the
can't
thing.
contact him. We can only contact.
Did they tell us? Did they tell our characters that they met the
We
captain?
could talk to
No, they didn't.
Mark Pillow.
They also haven't told us anything
could certainly
about
talk to
the
them.
Black Ooze.
What are you two muttering about? Oh yeah, we need to fill you on a few things.
Well, I mean, sure, yeah,
as
we're
you're
scuttering around
shimmying
the thing. Sure, catch up time.
you know Becky Goodair?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course we do.
Not anymore, you don't, because she's dead.
What?
Yeah, she laid out a trap for us and everything.
She's dead?
We figured you'd want to have a final say there, but
Yeah, that kind of sucks that you guys killed Becky.
well, she didn't leave us.
really tried.
Yeah,
not
we did
to.
our best. We were dirty tricking and chalking around all the way through that.
Yeah, she was really hell bent on killing.
Yeah, I feel like we could have handled that better.
Well, you weren't
yeah,
there.
well, go
you weren't there
ahead.
getting pinned down by sniper fire, asshole.
Yeah. Also, I'm amazed for how many people you've been killing that you think you could have done that one better.
I kill only when it's the last resort or I'm in imminent danger.
Oh,
Or when you can't think of a better thing to do.
yeah.
Or if you're bored, like with that fucking plant guy.
That was me!
What?
I did it.
Dabs, is there something you'd like to talk about while we're shimmying
I
across
was
this
gonna
chasm?
say, what we're going to say for animation points is you're now on the other side of the chasm, so you're no longer shimmying.
Oh, okay.
There is a war going on. And my family could have been in danger. My dad says that my mum's out fighting in a war. And then here she is, just running around fighting things. She's a farmer. And then she lies to me. And then, I don't know. I just wanted to know who I am. Everyone keeps saying Dabarella's bigger than everyone else. Dabarella's the biggest. No one's as big as Dabarella. I just wanted information. And guess what? She didn't give me any. She just told me she didn't know who my dad was and that she never loved me anyway and that she was sick of looking at me. So yeah, I did it. Was it worth it? No. No, it wasn't. But Sigmar was there and reminded me what really matters. And it's you. It's my friends. And so now I want to do whatever I can to keep protecting you. Is that okay?
Yeah, no complaints. And you're right, Dabarella, you know? Who you are isn't who created you, isn't who what anyone says you are.
Yeah.
It's who you are. You are Dabarella Yeatster. You are the co-owner of the Adventure Is Nigh club and a valued friend to us. Who's had our back through thick and thin for who knows how long. And that's all you need to be.
That means a lot from you, Mortimer. So
Yeah.
I am sorry.
It's a surprisingly earnest statement from you, Mortimer.
Yeah, well, guess Dabarella rubs off on me sometimes.
And as you are talking, you kind of make your way towards that area that Grinderbin saw. You find something that looks like a dug tunnel, like it was dug at some point. Maybe it collapsed. You notice some heavy rocks here. Mortimer, do you still have the lamp lit? What you see here is a wall that does not look dug, a wall that looks purposeful there. Something that you would not have noticed without an invisibility lamp. What you notice is a well-worn mural. That mural depicts something very tall, very slender, kicking a goblin, and a little goblin head with an X through it.
You know, Vorthorax said he created the goblins.
But
Then-
what's the big thing?
Yeah, these
That's
are goblins.
That's the
and
question, but the
what are
enemy
those?
of my enemy is my friend.
How big is the big thing compared to a goblin? Like,
Significant.
okay, so this is way bigger than like us.
What does the world know about giants?
Think like cryptids.
Okay.
Oh,
Like giants would be something, like they like a Bigfoot or a Loch Ness monster, where there are people who claim to be experts, but there is no fact. Like giants are more myth than anything.
okay.
Does Dabarella know that her ice cream scoop is a giant's ice cream scoop?
The name of that weapon you would know is the Ice Giant's ice cream scoop. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that could be like, the griffins.
Yeah, just like
Exactly.
rapier.
Griffin's
Yeah.
talon.
It
and
could be an Ice
it's just a
Giant's
sword.
ice cream scoop. It could just be a big spoon that someone's like, it's a giant spoon. Great.
Okay, Mortimer's going to check this wall for, just run his hands across it, look for secrets.
Okay.
Ooh, 21.
21 investigation. As Mortimer the Master Thief, this is very clearly a door. You are seeing kind of indents in the bottom and the top, like, oh, this moves. Maybe this slides up or down. Like, oh yeah, this is a door. No clear door handle, but a door.
Dabs, I might need someone very, very strong.
Sure.
This is a door. It opens somehow. I guess there's only a limited number of ways it could open.
Dabarella will come up to the door
Okay.
and gently just attempt pushing it.
As soon as you place a paw on it,
Knew it.
Oh, good work.
Huh.
That opened easier than I expected.
Jake, is this our first secret room? Is this our first secret room?
possibly. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Can I do an arcana on that?
On that door?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, you guys.
Oh,
31.
31.
you say that so casually.
It's my best skill.
Sure. So yeah, you start poking at the door. You start digging around with your tools to be like, what, how did that work?
Yeah. I have a pretty good feeling on how that worked, but what do I learn?
Think about like a thumbprint scanner, eye scanner, DNA scanner. This is definitely only a certain type of creature could open this door. Definitely not goblins.
Yeah.
They didn't want goblins.
Definitely not goblin doors.
Daps, have you ever been here before?
Oh, I lived on a farm, and then I got put in a prison cart.
I think this. I think this door only activates to certain kinds of people, and you're one of them somehow.
So, like, tabaxi?
Well, this doesn't look like tabaxi-sized furniture.
Yeah,
As I'm
but
looking
it does
around.
look like it might be Dabarella-sized.
As soon as you enter, things in this space are
they're
significantly
huge.
bigger than Dabarella size.
Oh, okay.
You know the ceilings
Oh, my
in here
baby.
are gargantuan. Like you are field mice to the things in this hallway.
Well, you wanted to know who your dad was, Dabs. I think we might be getting closer to an answer on that.
Well, now seems like as good a time as any. And Deborah pulls out an ice cream scoop and looks towards like Mortimer and Grinham and go, and Sigmar as well, and goes, the day Mum sent me away, I found this. It was there for me, and I assume Dad gave it to me, but like,
Maybe
he had
Dad
no idea.
did give it to you.
Well, I'm starting to think so.
You take out the ice cream scoop and it starts glowing.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh!
so
Oh,
What you see is it starts radiating with an energy, lighting your surroundings.
Wow. I will set Terabeth down.
also,
Oh, that's
Sigmar-
right. That's right. I forgot about Terabeth. Hold on. There's Terabeth.
Also, Sigmar, you should probably drink a healing potion or something.
oh yeah, we all took a bit of
Oh,
a
yeah, you
scrape there.
definitely should.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
This might be a good time for a short rest, actually.
This is why we're such good friends. Because you think more about my well-being than I do.
Aha. During short rest, I can play my song of rest.
So, are you short resting? Are you drinking a potion? What are we doing?
How long is the short rest?
I want to hold the potion until it's a thing I have to use.
Sure.
Yeah.
A short rest, I want to say, is 20 to 30 minutes is what we've
Oh.
said. But, like, we can also count that as, like, walking around time. You are not in active combat. So if you are
Yeah.
gently walking, we can consider this whole thing a short rest. And so as...
This looks like traps.
Oh, yeah. Like, of course, Sigmar finds...
Terabeth.
Sigmar, you find kind of giant, what look to you to be kind of spike pits. You see kind of, a very large broom.
Oh yeah, it's a big broom.
Over here, these are, over here, these are just very large doors.
Maybe just this middle one.
Oh, let's get the party started.
Mortimer, the very first thing you see is giant bottles of wine.
And hilariously, it is not what I have seen.
Yes, you see bottles of wine as big as you are. Booze for days, Dabarella. What you see and hear is, hey there.
Hi!
What you see is something very similar to that tall, lanky creature you saw on the invisible wall, though half embedded in the ground. Hey, I finally get some visitors down here. What can I do for you, you smelly bastards?
Weren't you in Dark Souls 2?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's clearly not what I'm themed after, whoever really likes Dark Souls
I
2.
notice you're a relatively large, some might say, giant person.
That's right. Look who knows all the smart stuff, Mr. Book Learned.
Have you been down here long?
I've been down here for quite a long time. Not a lot of people to talk to. You ask a lot of questions for a dickhead. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, good.
I'm Dabarella. What's your name?
Hey, my name's Gavel Dan the Jerk.
Did he call her a jerk, or is that part of
No,
his
my name is Gavel Dan the Jerk. That's right, you furball. How you doing? All right.
I'm good.
And
What?
what I will say is, since Gavaldon started talking, Sigmar and Grindelbrand, you hear someone else talking down here.
All right, I'm gonna see what all the fuss is about.
Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like in the distance, you hear, oh, no, yeah, you furball, with your little box. Yeah, Terabeth is here too, because Grindelbrand is still holding Terabeth.
I'll leave when I hear loud noises. I'll leave her at the door.
Oh, okay. Hey, look at you. You look like a fucking penis. Goo!
Wow, you really don't get out much, do you?
What?
Who's this guy?
Hey, that's me, Gavaldon the jerk.
How many
Yeah,
penises have you
sounds
seen
right.
that look like this?
Ah, you got a mushroom tip. That's what they call a penis. And you, stupid ass arm. All right. How y'all doing tonight?
What is this place?
Yeah, where are we?
Yeah. Oh, you're in our old storehouse. We would keep food in here and crap and shit.
Are
Yeah.
there more of you?
No, I don't. There ain't much more of me.
Where'd they go?
Oh, they died, most of them.
Why aren't you dead?
Ah, that's an important question. Yep. All right. Okay. So you might not know. First of all, I ain't never seen you tiny people before. Like y'all look very different from the tiny people I used to remember. All goblins, bunch of fuckos. Old Gavaldon the jerk, ice giant.
You're an ice giant.
That's me.
Oh.
Do you
And ice
recognize-
giants
He's
are
got
real.
one arm out. Like it's me.
Do you recognize this ice cream scoop?
Well, I used it to scoop ice cream.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you've ever hung out with Tabaxis.
What's a tabaxi?
Never mind.
That one? Tabaxi? I ain't never seen a tabaxi before.
Right. Do you happen to know if any of your fellows, other of your fellows escaped and might be roaming the surface?
I mean, for a while there, it was just me and Tiny Dick Tony. And I haven't seen Tiny Dick Tony in quite some time.
I'll be straight with you, Gavaldon.
Yeah!
We're looking for our friend's father.
Okay.
We suspect that our friend here is half Tabaxi and half one of you guys.
That's very, very interesting. Well, not me. I am trapped
I figured
in
it.
the
Yeah,
ground.
we
I
got that
cannot move.
How did you get trapped in the ground?
I fell in here maybe, 100, 200 years ago, and here I is.
So how are you still alive? Like you've been trapped here for so
Oh,
long.
ice giants, unless something kills us, we don't die very easily.
Oh.
We only die by one way.
How's that?
A little bit after we procreate, a little bit after we make a child, then we die. We stay alive for a couple years, but then we die. So myself, nobody really liked me, so no one wanted to have sex with me.
Yeah, I can get that.
So I'm in a hole now. Gavaldon the jerk, sitting in a hole talking to tiny people. And for a while, it was just me and Tiny Dick Tony.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning.
Yeah, where'd
Who was
Tiny Dick Tony
Who's
go?
Tiny Dick
Oh, he was
Tony?
obviously my best friend, my only other ice giant I know.
Where
I
did
think-
he go?
I think we might be piecing some other things together.
Where? When was the last time you saw Tiny Dick Tony?
Did he get out?
Oh yeah, he got in and out all the time, Tiny Dick Tony.
Do you happen to know how he got out?
Oh yeah, there's a door around the corner.
Do you want us to get you out of here?
I don't think you can.
Well, you might be
I-
surprised.
I am now intertwined with roots and rocks and all sorts of garbage.
Is there something we can do for you?
Ugh.
Quick question.
Ah!
The doors through here, are they kind of magical? Like you can't open them unless
Yeah.
some sort of criteria? Like maybe do you have to be a giant to open them?
Oh yeah, we were keeping the goblins out. They kept stealing our food.
Yeah.
So you do have to be a giant.
You do have to be an ice giant in order to get in here. That's why I'm very surprised y'all got in here.
No, Dabarella just touched the door.
Oh, that's right. They said you were, yeah. Oh, okay. Because you're tiny. Maybe you're Tiny Dick Tony. Maybe Tiny Dick Tony got some. Oh, good for him.
Yeah, you are addressing Tiny Dick Tony's daughter.
Oh, good for him.
I don't know how I feel about
Yeah, it's a real weird scenario to be in.
Yeah, is Tiny Dick a surname?
No, us ice giants, we name ourselves after, our most defining trait. So like myself, Gavel Dan the Jerk, I'm a real dickhead. Tiny Dick Tony, micro penis. Oh, I gave him so much hell for that. He would leave me alone for years because I gave him hell for his tiny penis.
All right.
You said he was your best friend.
Oh, he's literally the only other person I can talk to. I cannot change my nature. I am just a jerk. That's how ice giants work.
And there were just the two of you.
As far as I know, I am again stuck in the ground. So there could be more out there.
Say, do you know anything about that evil church that's a ways away?
Oh, the Goblin Church? Yeah, a bunch of dickheads.
It's a goblin church.
Oh, we know Voltherax
Because
created-
Voltherax created
created the
goblins.
Yeah, that's why they were always up to shenanigans, stealing our food, playing little tricks on us. Fuck them.
This might sound like an odd question.
Okay.
But, is there a god you worship / represent?
Represent?
I don't know. Maybe you might have like the Asimar are the children of such and such god.
What the hell's an Asimar?
Look,
You're old.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn old.
did your culture worship any gods?
Yes.
Such as?
Such as Odine.
Odine?
Odine, the sweet lady in the sky with hair white and golden.
Were they the god of anything in particular?
Come on, creation god of the ice giants.
Right,
Odine, sweet lady in the sky. I'd like to get a piece of that.
That's your god you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm a jerk.
God damn it.
Well, I think now we know who the primary opposition to Vortherax might be up in the Pantheon.
All right.
Thanks. Oh, dag, the
Thanks,
jerk.
Gavel.
Okay.
I forgot the jerk.
Do you want us to grab you like a bottle of wine or something?
Oh, hell yeah. I've been
Right.
trying to throw shit at that for a while so I could drink.
All right, somebody help me with this big ass bottle.
I'll help.
Okay, if all of you are helping, you can definitely all carry a
Yeah,
big bottle.
we'll just leave them with one.
Wait, just one?
Oh, you want? All right, we'll grab some.
I am gonna be, unless you come back, I will be here alone for hundreds
Can we
of
give
years.
them like a
I was
sending
gonna
something?
say, yeah, I could give you a sending scroll. We can try and
Like, let us know if something happens.
If I
Otherwise,
hear something, I'll let you know.
be careful.
Oh, great.
Yeah, things are happening there.
Okay.
I'll
You'll give Gobbledon the Jerk a sending scroll?
yeah.
A scroll of sending?
I'll
Great.
send him
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, if anything happens, let us know.
Here, he's like, oh, okay. And so what? I read this and is it give me magic?
Yeah, it's basically like that.
Oh, great.
Okay,
that's-
Yeah,
thanks.
and I'll make sure to teach him knows how to use the scroll.
I read the scroll.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thanks,
Hey,
Gavel.
thanks for the lesson, Professor.
you know what? This guy is pretty funny. I would watch the show.
Deborah will make sure that the door they came through is closed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Well, perhaps I think that illustrates my point that it doesn't really matter where you come from.
Theming.
But I think that also means that your real dad's probably dead by now.
Well, if what he
Yeah,
said was
sounds
true.
like it.
Yeah, they only last a couple years
Yes.
after they
We-
make
we-
whoopee.
We heard you.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, we
bye.
That
Fucking
still doesn't
jerk.
explain how I got the scoop. Like, that was only...
Insight?
Can we all insight?
Sure.
Since we're all talking about it.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
talking about him.
And I'm still carrying
Oh, Terabeth.
Rutherford, yeah.
Deborah, as you all talk, Goffledon the Jerk is screaming in the background, thanks for the wine! Shorties!
Oh, daddy.
Sigmar, you start thinking back to last season's adventure, and you start thinking back to Albert. Now, Albert was turned into a shovel at Destiny's Keep.
Mm-hmm.
That shovel made it to Moped. Somehow.
Someone's distributing large shoveling equipment.
What I'm
to people
saying
who
is-
need them to get them.
These are two inanimate objects that happen to find purchase at places.
Who's the god of spoons?
But I've also had this scoop for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I try talking to him? Albert could communicate with...
You can try talking to it, absolutely.
Deborah just go... this might be weird, but like with what Sigmar's saying, I have to try. And is probably just gonna go back into the other room, like kind of stand just between the two statues.
Okay.
And is gonna attempt to talk to the ice cream.
Okay.
Hello? Is there anyone in there?
And what you hear, Dabrella, is nothing. It's a spoon. Adventure Is Nigh plushies at sharkrobot.com. Adventure Is Nigh dice at diceenvy.com. Or for direct links to all of our merch, head on over to adventureisnigh.horse. I'm sorry, Amy.
Just talking
That
to
was a good
spoon.
setup, but
That was pretty good.
like I said, no, very
Well,
similar.
I had to try.
Oh yeah, it was
That might-
definitely working.
No, yeah, I was thinking it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We were gonna do it if you didn't. Like someone was gonna talk to this.
Well, we've
spoon.
encountered dumber scenarios.
And also, I've been wanting. We still don't know what Betty's doing, so I do feel like we need
Yeah, it's
to
true.
do it to them.
So you get to the end of this hallway. You see a bunch of rubble, but you can see kind of specks of light, of outside light, and so it'll take you a little bit to remove the rubble. You make your way to the outside.
Well, I think Odin might represent a lead in our celestial conflict investigation.
So Dean on the council with Corey?
Jeremy told us everyone's name on the council, right?
I guess is that something you would remember? Would you remember the council names if you heard them in your tongue from that long ago? Obviously, like
Well, again, we're all like, fucking Corey. Like,
that's true. That's true.
we do remember that.
Okay, so
conversation.
what I will say is Odin is on the council.
Okay.
Odin is 100% on the
It's
council.
time for a Jeremy touch base.
Also, you pronounced it Odine previously.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
oh, whatever.
Just for
Oh,
consistency's sake.
Odin, however you pronounce that. Odine. Okay, so you make your way outside, and in the distance, you do see the golden forest that you know where the peace talks are happening. Are you going to camp in the mountains? Are you going to walk through the night? Like I said, time-wise, you would have time for a long rest and then make your way to the forest.
Can I make a suggestion? The safest place to rest would probably be with the jerk.
What I will say is all of a sudden your hand starts ringing.
My hand?
You're being sent.
It's a sending
You
spell.
know what a sending spell
Answer
is.
it.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Your hand starts
Hey.
ringing.
Hello?
Mushroom Man, Mr. Penis! I saw a rat!
You know these are only one-time use.
Yeah, I'm a big jerk!
That was actually a pretty good use of it.
And you did tell me that anything I saw move. I saw a rat move. I'm a big jerk.
Clearly, I don't want to go back and rest.
I thought this was a goof. I thought it was funny. I'm wasting a really powerful magical item that you gave a jerk.
I did laugh. It was
Yeah, there you
fun.
go.
I was
Yeah,
very on
you
brand
guys can
for
go camp with him.
You can
I'm gonna
hang out
stay-
with me all night. I got wine.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Maybe we should go a little further and then rest.
All right, let's find a nice defensible spot in the forest. Are you still dragging the Terabeth around?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have to.
You said you'd like dump her once we got to the surface.
I mean, I could just leave her at the but like, we're going somewhere. I want to at least get her close.
I mean,
Well.
Terabeth is getting a long rest too.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like
I'm just putting. I want you to have all the information.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be
available
around
you.
this thing once it gets all its health
All
back.
right. Where's the?
We could tie it to a tree.
And what I will say is, like, to paint a full picture, you do see like a trail, kind of leading into Pando's forest. Like, that's where maybe carts would go to talk to Pando. So there is a road. It's very road though.
Yeah, just drop her there. She'll be fine.
I'm,
You can't save everyone.
but I can save this person.
Like she needs to have a revelation on her own, and the best we can do is leave her with the information, which is why I want to leave a note and just get out of her face. So like that can either go well or it can go poorly.
She also hurt us really, really badly.
Yeah, she's very
Yeah,
strong. We don't
Sigmar
want
was
to.
almost dead.
We don't want to
before
fight
you
her again,
arrived.
especially if she gets a long rest and use that lightning attack again.
Yeah, I had a very
Yeesh.
nasty hug. Okay, how about this? Mortimer gets his pen and paper out. Dear Terabeth, you tried to kill us. You didn't. We could have killed you. We didn't. As far as I'm concerned, we're square. Follow this road to civilization. Love and kisses. The people you hate.
Okay, can we fix that last part? Not the people you hate.
Love and kisses. Us four.
Us four.
Can we leave some like food and
I was going to
stuff
say,
for her?
Gabriella would want to leave like a cookie with
Was
her.
that a cookie
Yeah.
and a little, maybe a little flask of water?
Yeah,
Okay.
enough supplies
She-
to like make it a wave.
She said in the fight that they actually were pretty good.
Yeah,
That's right. She did say that in the fight. She lied. Okay. Yeah, 100%. So you're going to leave her on the road with a cookie and a note.
I will from where we're staying.
Yeah.
I will walk like further down the road, like try and walk a ways down the road.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Here is a little campsite for you.
So we're getting long rest.
Well, something I'd like to do, because we haven't done it in so long, is can I use my ever-ready kitchenette to make something with the supplies we have and see what
Yeah.
kind of... Is it just any... Do I need a special ingredient for it to get a special...
Are there any
bowels.
local ingredients?
There are, the trees do have golden apples on them.
Well, before you went there, like, oh, there is something here. I was thinking the dad gave her ingredients, and so I'm wondering if she could make something with some sweet potato from the farm.
Yeah.
Some Yeatster Farm sweet potatoes?
Yeah.
100%.
I think that would be nice.
Yeah.
Potato.
Sweet potatoes. They would add a charisma bonus.
Aww.
Nice.
Sweet,
Oh.
the sweet potatoes.
Huh.
What kind of dish would you like to make?
Does she just want to make the pie that her dad made?
Yam pie.
Yeah, he did just give her the recipe for it, right? Before you left.
Yeah,
sweet
I
potato
think that
pie? Yeah,
feels right,
definitely.
especially
Yeah.
after everything she's learned. I think to
And-
me that would be a nice.
Something that you definitely know now as a more seasoned cook is this is a very simple recipe. Like Carlton's sweet potato pie, pretty darn basic. So why don't you give me some sort of roll,
Mm-hmm.
and you can add your proficiency modifier to that roll.
Because I'm trying to think. I'm like, I don't want to bullshit like athletics or something because I know I have done that before with the cooking.
And well, that made sense. With the cookies,
and that made
absolutely.
sense at the time. But this is more.
I would make a point for medicine because it is something that is supposed to be like nurturing and like in a way healing and boosting.
Medicine, family, and love is medicine for the soul.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Let's do it.
yeah.
16 plus 9, 25.
25. I like, kind of what you said, like, medicine for the soul, right? Like, this is definitely one of those, like, you are remembering those moments of young Dabarella, already significantly bigger than your dad. Like, your dad's on a little step stool
Oh.
and showing you his,
It's like a big baby.
and he hops up on the step stool and is like baking along with you, and it's those like it's that ratatouille moment, right, where you are just remembering the comfort of a simple meal.
While she's doing that, without picking any, can we gain any insight into these apples that we're looking at?
Nature check.
What about survival check?
I will accept nature. I will accept survival. Insight is these are apples.
That's the 10.
Oh,
Oh,
21 survival.
Oh, look at you knowing how to survive.
This is the forest that belongs to the leader of the Floraphone. You can assume that these apples are connected to him in some way, shape, or form. But from what you can tell with a 21 nature check, these would be perfectly suitable to eat, if not good to eat, if not give you some sort of bonus if you eat them and cook them.
because she's already making pie, could she just make an apple pie with it?
100%.
I wanna
make the same
Absolutely.
potato
Yeah,
pie.
just make twice as
Well,
much pie dough.
Like, you know,
Yeah,
two
yeah.
different pies.
Okay, great. You make a beautiful sweet potato pie and a beautiful apple pie. You are a seasoned baker.
How do we divine what the apple pie will do?
You gotta eat
You
it.
gotta eat it?
You
Alright.
gotta eat it.
Yeah, I'm down for apple pie.
Okay, great.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
Sigmar
eat the
takes
sweet
a
potato.
hand of take the pie in both hands. and just start eating them interchangeably. He loves Dabarella's cooking.
Yeah.
He loves Dabarella's cooking.
Okay, great.
So yeah, he's like,
All right, so for the sweet potato pie, at any time before your next long rest, you can choose to have advantage on any charisma check. For the apples, what you feel in you is like an energy, a hardiness to you, and it will add +5 to any ability check or saving throw of your choice. What? So basically, for until tomorrow night, you have +5 to any to one ability check or saving throw.
Okay.
So this is in your tummy after the long
huge.
rest is how we're gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you're interacting with the world. I'm going to give you bonuses for it. So we are going to transition to morning time.
Aw,
Whoa. Wow. Foundry VTT can change time of day.
Wow.
By the way, I think that's neat. Here we are at the morning. Hold on for a second. We need to roll for Christopher Walken. Oh, here, we'll do this in front of the.
do it.
Christopher.
Because we have this dice cam, and I feel like I don't use it that often.
I think we've used it like 3 times total.
Oh, that's a middling number.
That's a middling number.
I think we're walking.
Be better.
Christopher Walken is somewhere in the world.
can I swap my hoodie's attunement for the blink arrow attunement going into this situation because of the long rest?
Sure,
Okay.
absolutely.
Like I'm still wearing it, but it's unattuned.
Sure.
I might attune to the scarf.
Ooh, the battle scarf.
+5s to something and something.
No.
right?
It means I can roll 3 dice at the start of 3d20s at the start of a day.
And replace any other D20 roll with those numbers.
Oh.
It's almost like seeing the future.
Oh, right.
Portent rolls is what they're called.
Portent.
Classic time wizard bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
love time wizard bullshit. That chronomancy.
That's not tipping you off to anything at all.
What?
Time wizard.
Yeah.
Oh, Mulcutburst.
Yeah, he was a time wizard.
We
Well,
need
he
to talk
was
to Betty. We need to talk to fucking Betty. Fuck.
Amy picks up on things so fast.
I don't
Wait.
pick up on him at all.
I really need to watch what I say.
I have de-equipped my sticker
Oh,
for my portent rolls.
Okay, so if you are equipping the scarf, you can roll 3 d20s and write those numbers down.
I don't know. I just feel like it could be useful. A 20, a 16, and a 1.
Oh,
I know what you're not going to be using.
Well, but no, you can replace any d20 roll, including mine.
Oh,
So
that's
I can
nice.
swap out a nice little 1 there somewhere.
That is
Oh my.
insane.
Oh, that is huge.
Huge. So you wake up the next day. Are you heading to the main path to head to Pando?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We're
Okay.
going to Pando.
Okay. Well, then what I will say is that along the main path, you do run into Dehydre.
Hey.
Hey.
You run into Dehydre and Stephen of the Siege.
I was about to say, I'm like, is this
Stephen of the Siege. Hey, you made it! I'm so happy. I was able to get to my base. Told everyone to chill the f out. Told them
That's
about
so
the
good.
changelings.
Goodness.
Oh boy!
No, you did.
Almost fed
you
me to
did
a fucking bridge, right?
There's some stuff you probably need to know.
Oh boy! Are you
yeah.
telling me that before we get to the peace talk, or are we showing up?
We told you before that basically you were being manipulated into,
I remember the changelings.
Yeah,
They
by
were
the
there
changelings.
on the bridge.
but the changelings are also kind of being manipulated and they kind of don't have a choice. Like their deity is Vorothax, if you've ever heard of the god of chaos.
I mean, I know the trickster god.
Do we know that they're the same? Like we learned that in the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're apparently the same god.
Oh, he played a trick. Oh,
Yeah, he does that.
dang it.
The point is, the god of chaos and tricks is the one manipulating this war to keep it going.
And he's tricking the changelings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to stop Vorothax.
Did you bring me any proof of this so we can talk to Pando about this?
We know the location of a church.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something.
We brought you our word, but yeah, that's pretty much the only thing we got right now.
I mean, like, why? Yeah, why should, like, I trust you. You saved my life. Why should Pando trust you, right?
We do know the name of one of the spies in Pando's army.
Oh, that could be helpful.
Yeah, it could.
Okay, all right. Are they're in a camp or where are they?
Well, last we saw them, they were in the church.
Ah, fuck. Okay,
yeah,
that's still
but
far away.
we know their name.
Okay, well, that's...
Well, who they're pretending to be.
See,
So
you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if someone came to you with this information, it's tenuous. It's tenuous,
Only
but
we had a way to expose all the changelings on both sides.
that would be incredibly helpful. Okay, well,
Maybe
we got some information, so let's head to these peace talks.
Mortimer is going to, who has been mysteriously quiet, is going to pickpocket Grindelbin for one of his scrolls of sending.
Oh. Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check, and depending on the sleight of hand check, we will see if Grindelbin notices.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Do you get disadvantage if you're trying to sleight of hand something out of a bag of holding? Something that has
Have
an
you
insane amount of space?
have
That's
you
where all my stuff is.
even the scrolls? If you are telling me that you are keeping the scrolls in a bag of holding, you 100% have disadvantage on this.
I mean, I could just say something like, Grindelbin, did I leave my pen in your bag of holding?
No. You didn't.
Well, I can't find it. Do you mind if I just check?
Yes, I do.
Before we have you roll for anything, do you know what your passive perception is?
Oh, where would you find that even?
Yeah, where is that listed?
Curious what mine is.
Right? This is not something we use often. 10 plus all modifiers that would apply to a rolled perception check.
Oh, okay.
Plus and proficiency bonus.
So that would be 17.
Okay.
Sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Yep.
19.
So I guess my question for Grindelbin, is there any reason you can give me as why you would be extra on alert for Mortimer digging through your shit?
I don't think at this moment they would be more suspicious of Mortimer than they
Any other
usually
one.
are. Right.
So what I'm going to say is then we're going to use Grindelbin's passive perception, and you are able to look in a bag and then go into a bag of holding. You are able to pull out the scroll of sending.
I'm that good.
Okay.
And I'm going to hang back.
Yeah. So yeah, they clomp a little forward.
Yeah. And I'm going to send a call out to Patapon Good Sex.
To pun upon good sex.
Yes.
Interesting. Oh. Bidaboo-doo-didadoo-doo-didadoo-doo-didadoo. Yes. Mortimer, I know it's you because that's how this spell works.
We know where your church is. We're at the peace talks with the flora and fauna folk. We also know where Orothax's physical body is. You don't owe him shit. Come here, come clean, make everything clear. We can protect you. You've got a choice to make.
And you just hang up? All right.
I'm afraid of confrontation.
Okay. You clop forward, and you all eventually find your way.
Oh, you got them.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, look at him.
Thanks, El Cheshire.
Aw.
You find your way to a rather large tree. There appears to be kind of a stone standing place all around the tree. The tree's roots are growing on it and over it and into the ground. This is a meeting place of Pando Mulch.
As they're coming in, am I able to just do a general check to see if it seems like anyone is hiding in the bushes or anything?
Everybody can give me a perception check if you'd like.
Thank you.
Mortimer, for a 19, the corn soldier gives you a nod.
Ah.
Okay. Mortimer nods back.
Okay. The cactus soldier will take a step forward. And, anyone who wishes to address Pando, please step on the addressing stone.
Be up
So
here.
he's right.
Come on,
I'm
Dehydre.
coming too. Yeah. I mean, if we all want to talk, we can all be up there. Sigmar.
Uh-huh.
As soon as you step on the presenting stone, your metal hand stops working.
It stops working.
Stops working.
I can't I can't move the fingers.
You cannot move the
It's
fingers.
an anti-magic field, I suspect.
My hand. It does.
And
It's off.
and Pando Mulch shakes a little bit, just goes, "Oh yeah, the way we do it around here is we make sure that they all ain't got no magic against me. You know what I'm saying? Ha-cha-cha. All right. All right. Yeah. Anti-magic field. I want to make sure you ain't playing no tricks on old Pando Mulch. All right. Dehydra, so glad you could come to this meeting. I know you got my original message, but I think some future messages I got all mixed up. Oh boy, I didn't know if this was gonna happen.
Pando, we got a trickier situation than I originally thought of here. Obviously this is a war for honor.
Now, listen here, Dehydra. War for honor, y'all attacked us. Let's just be honest. You did some down and dirty scoundrel stuff.
I didn't do any down and dirty scoundrel stuff. Someone attacked me and my boys.
And they start...
They're bickering.
They're bickering a little bit. Nothing is getting heated, but they are definitely bickering a little bit.
Gentlemen, this war is being orchestrated on a level higher than any of us. But this is our chance to show that we are not their puppets. We'll make eye contact with the corn soldier and say, because we're not their puppets. Because we are our own beings, and we're not the pawns of gods.
I don't know about you, little human man. We got some horse folk that came and attacked our city. I need some real convincing that there's some bear happening here.
This is all being orchestrated by a god of chaos and the trickster god. Turns out, same god. What a trick. There is a shrine to them. You could go down and talk to him if you want.
Well, I probably can't.
Oh, okay.
I'm a rooted.
Yeah, no, all right. You know what? That was insensitive of me. I'm sorry.
You know what's going on.
He's using you and him, the Dehydra, to fight each other to feed off that energy to make him more powerful.
And the proof is far away from here, is what you're telling me.
I mean, have you ever noticed that whenever one side starts getting an upper hand, the other side mysteriously starts pulling out more resources, more weapons, more gold? Have either of you ever noticed that?
That's just kind of the natural ebb and flow of war, is what I would think.
Yeah, I mean, we got some swords. They got some pitchforks. That's how it works.
But
You ain't gonna pitchfork me again.
It's not natural. It's Vorothax. He's funding this. Whenever one side is doing worse, he funds the other one.
Look, maybe we can't prove it to you right here and now. But do you both agree that the war should stop?
At the end of the day, my people, what they need here is a decisive victory. So we really need the fauna folk to kind of say we won. That way. Oh yeah, that's right. We get our stuff back. And
Hey, no, well, listen, we started the war, we're gonna finish the war.
and like the bickering is continuing.
Okay. I want to look at both of them
Yeah.
and be like, is saying you won more important than the lives of your people?
Yes, stopping the war is important. We want our people to stop dying, but we're also talking about future relations. This doesn't stop right here. There are consequences to all of our actions. So oh, sure, we stopped the war, but guess what? Oh, they don't admit fault to this. What's going to happen 6 months down the line, year down the line? War's going to break up again, right?
Yeah, I don't know how you wouldn't think of peace now and set that for the future.
Because, son, I have seen temporary peace
wouldn't
before.
last.
I have seen that, and you know what happens? Cycle continues, cycle continues, cycle continues. I'm talking about long-term peace here.
Dehydra, do you not understand what Pando was saying? Like, if you guys really want this war to stop, you have to move forward. Like, we know why the Centaurs launched the attack on Pimpernel.
As we understand it, it was a dispute between civilians.
Well, everybody's face went blank. We know why the Centaurs launched the attack on Pimpernel. And it's because you felt wronged.
Flowfolk almost killed me if you guys didn't come and save me, yeah.
But the attack basically started this war. If you want it to end, you do need to pay reparations for that attack. Like, you did get the revenge you were looking for, didn't you?
I mean, what happened to the Black-Eyed Susans after that? Are they all dead?
Like, did you get Daverty?
Oh yeah, Steven got him. I killed him with my
Then surely honor is
He tried
satisfied.
to attack me, but then then I did a Bushido move where I put him on the ground, and he tried to attack me again, but
so
I
he's
sit
dead.
on the ground, and then
So
I
he did.
stomped on
So he
him,
did die.
and then he was a mush on the ground.
Is he dead though?
I had a machine gun.
Deidre, help.
All over the ground.
Listen, all we've wanted here is for the fauna folk to, help us rebuild our cities because they're the ones that then destroyed it. And Deidre is like, well, like what's important to us here is that, we prove our valor and, prove our worth and,
Listen, we know for a fact there are changeling spies on both sides. But we also suspect that maybe they're sick of fighting too. And that if they came forward and corroborated this, would you be willing to give them amnesty?
Well, a couple of them tried to murder me. I'm pretty sure they knocked me out, and then they tried to feed me to a bridge. And
As we've established,
and Panda-
they don't believe they have a choice. They believe they can only do Vorathax's will, but we can show them there's another way.
listen, I'm already dealing with one critter who's on some sort of religious dogma. You're telling me there's more critters with religious dogma? That's a lot of religion to go around. Amnesty, whew.
A lot of what we're talking doesn't really mean much to you, does it? And she kind of looks at Deidre first and then looks at Panda. We're all sitting here talking about what we believe in and why we need to step forward and be our own people, and all of that matters. We are all really wonderful, unique creatures. I mean, I'm a cat. We've got a mushroom person, we've got a corn person, a cactus person, a celestial, a Mortimer, a centaur.
Mortimer.
We have you. I don't know. Look at my little ragtag gang. We have done and achieved so much together. We have fought. My goodness, over the last little while, we have fought. But we are so strong and so wonderful when we are together. Now, this might sound really silly, and I don't know if it's going to mean much to you, but Tartarsos is the god of comfort and love, and through Tartarsos, I've been able to make a real difference and spread love and spread kindness. And, that sounds scary. And the reason it sounds really scary is because there's a lot of people who believe a lot of different things. But at the end of the day, if we just stick together, if we just help each other out a little bit more, I don't know, maybe it won't be so bad. I mean, look at us. We're here in front of you. We're not perfect. But we do the best we can. And that's okay. And maybe that's what you need to do too. Just the best that we can together.
Here's the thing, Miss Dabarel. You talk about tartar sauce. We talk about Anwar a lot. With Deidre. I'm old enough to believe in the Omnigod myself. I think the Omnigod is the god of gods, if you will. I'm kind of with you that I think that we're all part of the same family. I think that we all have little parts of God in us all.
Tartarsos has mentioned the Omnigod before.
Oh, really? Most guys are a little nervous about that, saying there's something above them.
We have a lot of really good conversations. Like, we have a chat with my friend Fuzzy Hugs as well sometimes. I don't know if you know Fuzzy Hugs. Do you think the Omnigod's name... I know the Omnigod has, so many different names. I'd be curious, because, as you said, you've been around a long time. If you know what their name is, is it Odin?
Odin? No. But first of all, Odin's, that's an old god right there. That's knowing that one, you must be a book learning kind. You go to college and all that. I'll tell you, I always refer to the Omnigod as Vichera. What? Vichera.
Oh, you said Odin was a very old god. What were they the god of?
Odin? Oh, yeah. Creator of the ice giants. That's what they are.
The ice giants? I didn't think there were any ice giants left.
Oh, man, I haven't. Last time I saw an ice giant, no, they were walking south with a limp. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what
Sorry.
you're saying. What is that?
I don't know what I'm saying either. I just like that phrase. Walking south with a limp. and I'm not a preachy folk. That's something I got to tell y'all. I'm not a preachy folk. I'm not here to preach to you about my God, but I do believe that Vichera, is a part of all of us, especially as floor folk. I think that that's what grew us from the ground, and I'm one of the oldest. I'm probably one of the first to pop up. That's why they come to me for leadership, because I'm here. Ooh, trees start wiggling. I can sense in my floor folk kin. Little Vichera, I can sense in you a little Vichera. Y'all ate my apples, didn't you? I can tell that. Oh, that's all right. Apples are there to eat. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But by the way, you should know that I can sense, some of your intentions, which I do sense are all good intentions, because I'm inside you. Ooh, a little piece of me inside all you.
So we're telling the truth.
I know that you have good intentions.
Wait, you can sense the presence of yourself in other flora folk. Are there any flora folk around you that you're not sensing yourself in?
Oh, I know these two next to me ain't floor folk, absolutely.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
Do they know that you know?
Oh, probably not. I just told them right now.
We're gonna look at them.
Sigmar was like,
Then I think it's time we all stopped bullshitting each other.
Sigmar's gonna pull his bow on the cacti. Reveal yourself.
So, Panapan and Fleemley change shape.
Still didn't get 8 pants, huh?
We didn't have time to pick up pants. I'm sorry. After Mortimer talked to us, convinced us that we could be our own people, that we didn't need to follow Vorothax. We wanted to rush right here, but obviously we're scared. Hey, those are the people that tried to feed me to the bridge. Yeah, I know these people weren't mine, and they're sitting here hiding like a bunch of hiding little thieves. I'm not going to trust them.
You spoke of the light of Vichero. That's the light that these people have never felt. Maybe you need to show a little Vichero's goodness.
Yeah, light of Vitra? No. It's more like the sap of Vitra. That's what we spread around. Literally inside all of us. I know I've said it kind of, you might have taken it metaphorically, but no, inside all of us is Vitra. And so what you see is
I knew it.
what you see is one of his tree branches. He'll go and break one of his branches, and down his bark runs sap that is black ooze. He's like, now y'all be careful, don't touch that. This is just for us flora folk. But that is Vitra. It runs through us all. The reason that I know, it's a god. It is the thing that I believe, helped create all of us flora folk. And what you see is a tree in the distance starts to wiggle as well. He's like, oh, hold on, wiggle my little toe over here. And it's like a tree in the distance. And that one snaps too. And more black ooze falls from that. And as the two black oozes hit the ground, what you see is they start moving together. And it starts to dance a little bit. Yeah, see, Vichera right there. Moves on its own.
That's your god?
See,
That's the Omni God?
it's inside all of us. See, right there. That's Vichera right there. Oh, wait a minute. Where's it going? And you all see this black ooze start to squeak away from you. Squeak away from you? Yeah, you start to see it squeak away from you.
You're not controlling that? Where's
I'm not. That's weird. It doesn't go off on its own like that. It dances a little bit, doesn't go off on its own like that. That's unusual. And everyone give me an insight check.
Okay, Sigmar was just gonna run after it, but
Is this the direction of the cave that we came from?
Specifically, not the direction
Yes!
of the cave.
28.
Oh,
22.
There we go.
16.
28, 22, Dabarella, and Mortimer. It is heading west. You guys came from the mountains, from the east. It is heading west. West, at least Mortimer and Dabarella, that's where the front line is.
Follow that blob.
And that's where we'll end the episode. Thanks everybody for watching and or listening. This episode of Adventure Is Nigh, brought to you by Foundry VTT. The way we play is with Foundry. It's my favorite virtual tabletop. Thank you, Foundry, for sponsoring this season of Adventure Is Nigh, and bye.
Bye.